You may not know me, and I may not know you, but if you clicked onto this video hoping that I will give you great advice to become good at quickscoping, out of curiosity of absolutely knowing nothing about me or knowing nothing about my skill, then welcome. I will actually be showing you ways of getting better at quickscoping. There is obviously no magic wave or wand or a little button you can click to make you better. Obviously, the same factor will always come back, and you may not like to hear it. You might think I'm the boomer of content creators, or I don't know what you might think, but you might think that I'm just boring and unoriginal, but the truth is, you've got to practice. You've got to practice with the weapons a lot. You cannot just pick up an MP5 or run an AR every single round and hardly use a sniper and then turn around and say, but hang on, I'm trying a lot. Well, you aren't, because you aren't using a sniper every game. But if you are using a sniper every game, and I have made the most worst fucking assumption under the sun, I am very sorry, okay? So today, I will be showing you just some tips of how to get better at quickscoping, no scoping, just in general getting your head around it, and I'll also be handing you my settings. So let's get into this video. What's going on, my compulsive Call of Duty players? My name is Xavvo, and today I will be talking you through how to get good at quickscoping, no scoping. You get the gist. I won't be giving you any trick shot tutorial because I don't know how to trick shot myself. Trick shotting is something like out of 𝙻𝚒𝚗𝚔𝚗 clan type shit, so don't even come to me about that. If you want to know how to snipe and stuff, this is kind of the same sort of stuff I said in my Modern Warfare video on how to quickscope. It's kind of the same thing, but the game kind of runs differently, Cold War, with the whole mechanism of the spawning, the running, everything. Firstly, we're going to run over to anyone who's new around on my channel. Basically, if you don't get the whole grasp of sniping and quickscoping, what I would say is, first, start off semi-camping. I don't mean fully camping in a spot and not moving hardly at all. That is very obnoxious. It won't get you anywhere, and it will not make you better as a person or a player. You will get hated on quite a lot, which rightfully so. But anyway, you need to start, like, starting off chilled. Don't do all the crazy shit. Don't jump in if you don't know what you're doing. When I started Cold War, I already kind of knew how to, so it's not kind of easy to interpret for people who've never done it before, because I already knew from Modern Warfare, and before Modern Warfare, I was very, very mildly good at it. I could pull it off sometimes in Black Ops 4, so it's something you've kind of got to build off the ground from. But if I can help in any way, what I kind of planned is obviously starting off with no crazy thing, kind of standing around a little bit. If you know someone's coming or you can hear someone, shoot them while hard scoping. So hard scoping is just staying down the scope for loads of time until you kill someone, then coming back out of the scope. That's what all hard scoping is. Once you can master that, or if you've practiced it, you can practice it in zombies on, you know, obviously on zombies, because they will run at you, walk at you, but they won't attack you. So you can practice it on moving characters if you're not so sure about it. And once you've grasped that, then I'd say move on to moving about and trying to get sniped. So just moving about every so often, sniping down the scope and whatnot. If you can do that, move on to the quickscoping. So that's just like, you know, pulling your scope out as quick as you can, hitting a snipe, and, you know, kind of just moving as you do it. This all happens at once, and I know it sounds like really, really crazy confusing to people who just don't know where to start. Obviously, major factors that come into it is your settings, which I'll give in this video. I'll give my settings. And I will also be making a follow-up 𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚔𝚗 and a Tundra class. So if you want those at sooner point, if you're watching this at any later point, you can go to the description, and these videos will be in the description. And I will give you all the best attachments that I use for that. So yeah, but if you are kind of getting into quickscoping, the whole idea around no scoping, if you don't understand it, is if somebody's really up close, you don't want to just be in that situation where you freak out and you just die because you can't hit a single shot and you're completely clueless. In this game, the sniping quite literally works where the crosshairs on your screen in the center actually lands on the head. Like, in other games of Call of Duty, whenever I've tried to snipe with just putting my crosshairs on someone, it never works. Like, it just doesn't work at all. So I just have to scrap that idea. In this game, you just have to be next to somebody, and you've got to move your crosshairs onto them and just pull it. Just be as close as you can to the person, because once you pull it, whilst it's by your waist, you can't really go wrong. Don't force yourself into it if you don't understand it all. But yeah, so that's kind of my little tip. So just try it in zombies, practice this idea of landing shots. It's something you've got to get your mentality into working, you know, using your snipers. You'll get used to it after a while. I'm not perfect at sniping. I can't hit every single snipe under the sun. I will miss a lot of them, but still it will help you hit at least 70% of your snipes, if not 80 of them. So yeah, anyway, let's now get into my settings. So firstly, for my controller viewers, because this is a controller video, so if you're not on controller, then click off, because I will not be giving PC settings. But first, you want your horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity to 9. I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why have you gotten that obnoxiously high? I know, right? When I first stuck these on, because I kind of got a lot of these from a YouTuber I was watching who's really good, like he hits every single shot, and I mean every single one. Like, this guy's already like 𝙳𝚒𝚗𝚜, I'm pretty sure, so, you know, this guy's just an absolute sweat. His was like 11 or something, but I put it down to like 9, and that works for me. So try out 9. It's actually very good. It might seem very high up, but once you play with it, it starts to feel normal, and when you put it any low, it starts to feel really slow. So 9's actually really good. You want to have the movement to be, you know, looking around in this game to snipe, because it's not the same as Modern Warfare. Next, you want the ADS stick sensitivity, low zoom on 1.1 and then 1.2 for the high zoom. Then you want the button layout to tactical. If you have it on default, change it to tactical. The biggest change you'll ever make. It'll help out so much. Like, basically what this change does is it goes from having your melee as your right stick if you're on Xbox, I don't know what that is on PlayStation, and having your crouch, prone, and slide on B, and ends up swapping them around. So then, when you want to drop shot people as well, this is for drop shotters who were interested, you don't have to take your finger off the thumbstick just to drop shot. Like, you can hold down the RS, you can hold it down, and you can go from crouch to prone and then to whatever. You can slide and everything with that button. So that's a very good change that you want to have. These are just like this, so you can put these on, just look through these. If you have controller vibration on, turn that off. What are you doing? And yeah, target aim assist, you definitely want that on. Precision for that. But yeah, I'm going to flick through here and just show you them. So you can pause if you want to copy these. So this is all of my settings. Now for the graphics, the only thing I can say for this is field of view, that's completely up to you. I have it on max because I like it like that. And then motion blur, you want that disabled because it's absolutely crap. If you have motion blur turned on, it really doesn't. In this game, the players are already hard enough to see as it is. Like, you generally cannot see anybody in this game. So can you imagine how much worse it is with motion blur on? Like, when you turn, it just makes everything a blur and you cannot see people properly. So you want that turned off. Audio, you can copy this if you want. It's really not too relevant towards quickscoping and all that, but it's still there. And here is my interface. That might benefit in some way because of crosshairs. If you have that switched off, then you're doing something wrong. So crosshairs, as you can see, is that little aiming mark in the middle of your screen, for anyone who doesn't know. And yeah, this is just everything here. But yeah, that is my quickscoping settings, no scoping settings. I use it for absolutely everything. It's not just for, you know, no scoping, quickscoping. I'd have to change it every game because that would be a pain. But yeah, that's my settings. So if you don't like it, then just try it at least and try and get your head around it. It will really help out with your accuracy, and just playing a lot will help you out too. So anyway, if this video did help you out in some way or another, leave a like on this video, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bell. Really would help me out a lot. You can get notified when I upload new videos. It would also help me out as a content creator to have more active returning subscribers. If notifications aren't coming through, then you can check out my Discord and join that. You can just talk to me in there, chat with other people, super chill, and also you will get notified of new videos in there as well as live streams and other updates I won't do on YouTube and just other little things like that. You can also, whilst you're down in the description, check out my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch. Give them a follow. Would really mean a lot as well. I put other stuff on them as well. And Twitch, obviously, I stream every so often. But anyway, thank you for watching again. And yeah, if you really want those attachments, again, go to the description. The 𝚒𝚗𝚜 and the Tundra videos will be there soon after this video's gone up. I will be making a follow-up. But yeah, thank you again. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.